Welcome back everybody to another episode of my Let's Play series for Sonic 3 and Knuckles from the Sonic Origins game. I'm ShadowStar91 here, or Maximus72 for my PlayStation ID, and in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I shall be kicking off my solo Tails playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And just in case anybody is wondering what happened during the previous video, ladies and gentlemen, in the previous video, I brought my solo Knuckles playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles to a close, and I will admit I made a complete and utter hash of it. Oh my days. I wish I could have done better playing as Knuckles, but there's not much I could have really done. But here we go. Starting off fresh with my solo Tails playthrough. And just in case anybody has missed any other of my Let's Play videos for my Sonic Origins playthrough, I will leave the playlist link for you in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure. So make sure you check that out when you get the chance. I will also leave my playlist link for my entirety Sonic franchise playlist link in the video description as well. So basically what that means is the entirety Sonic the Hedgehog playlist will feature all my Sonic the Hedgehog videos that are featured on my channel. So whether that be the original version of Sonic the Hedgehog to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that will be featured in the playlist link for your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. And just in case anybody hears me hesitating, stuttering, and or struggling with any of my sentences, ladies and gentlemen, me being an autistic individual, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I do try anyway. And that brings Special Stage 1 to a close, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just also curious to see whether Tails will actually have access to a super mode or a hyper mode in this game, because in the previous previous games back in the 90s, he did not have access to a super mode or a hyper mode. And in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Sonic Origins, ladies and gentlemen, he unfortunately did not have access to a super mode yet again. So I'm just wondering if this game will be the one that breaks the curse for Tails. But there's only one way to find out, isn't there, ladies and gentlemen? So let's keep going, shall we? Also, if anybody is new to my channel, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby welcome you, and if you do like what you see, please do myself a favor. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, along with the bell so you can receive notifications when new content has been released onto my channel. And whoever does consider hitting the subscribe button down below, ladies and gentlemen, you truly are a legendary individual, and it also helps my channel expand little by little every time you do hit the button down below. And it also helps the YouTube algorithm help promote my content every time the button down below is pressed. Also, if you are a returning subscriber, I hereby welcome you back, and I look forward to hearing what you think of the current video, ladies and gentlemen. Time to... Seriously? Oh, that... Okay, I have to admit, out of all the giant rings that I've encountered, that one so far has been the most annoying. Okay, I just gotta take this nice and easy so I don't go down goofed this special stage. Also, I just want to make a quick announcement to everybody. With it being June the 15th, I have officially placed my pre-order for the digital deluxe edition of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and I am super stoked to play that game. Oh, it looks absolutely... Oh, I can't think of adjectives right now to describe it, because... Oh, yeah, I just want to play it, sir! I just want to play it right now! Anyway, switching back to Sonic the Hedgehog. Trying to calm my excitement levels right now, even though it's very hard to do so! Okay, so the pace is being picked up. Concentrate. Don't go down goofed. And that is the perfect score achieved, ladies and gentlemen. Kaboom! That's special stage 2's over and done with. Back to the Angel Island zone. And seeing as how there are no more no more giant rings to find within the first act of the Angel Island zone, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do, and that is to go and face the boss. Yeah, if anybody's wondering exactly how many giant rings there are to find within the Angel Island zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, ladies and gentlemen. There are, to my knowledge, there are actually 4 giant rings. However, if anybody is aware of any others, please do feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. But there's only 4 of them to my knowledge, so here we are with the first boss battle of the Angel Island zone, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just make quick work of this. Kaboom! Done and done. Just have a quick mess around with the finished pose, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if anybody does hear me sniffing a lot, it's because I'm also dealing with some slight hay fever issues as well, despite taking the necessary stuff to try and keep it down to a tolerable condition. It is slightly on the rise, with it being a massive heat wave right now and high pollen count as well. Oh, I overshot it again! Haha, got it that time. Easy does it. Just gotta try and remember to jump over the last 2 blue spheres when I get to the last sort of group together blue spheres, if that makes sense, and I'll explain why if anybody is going for the perfect score within this special stage. Not yet, so these, and this is not the spot. Not yet. Aha! So basically, whoever's going for the perfect score, when you reach the last lot of blue spheres grouped together like this, you got to make sure that you always jump over those blue spheres, so that you do have the perfect chance of getting the perfect score, like I just did there, if that makes sense to everybody. So that's Chaos Emerald number 3 in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta jump on the damn thing. So glad I can still use the flying maneuver in this game. Yeah, the biggest surprise for me was that when I started my Tails only playthrough for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I was actually quite surprised I was able to use Tails' flying maneuver, because during the original game, I was not able to. Whoop! Down I go! Whoops. Grab the extra coin, even though I've already reached the maximum. 999, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this again. Oh, so that's where it ends up. Never mind, time to continue my exploration. Break down these boulders. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask this during my Knuckles only playthrough, but I'll ask it during my first episode of my Solo Tales playthrough. For my question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to video game exploration, when you're on the pathway to reaching the boss battle of, say, like the end of a level, etc., do you prefer just like sticking to the main path, or do you prefer the exploration factor where you can actually go and explore every nook and cranny of an area to see if there are any other extra items you are able to collect that can help you later down the line? Or do you just prefer staying on the main path so you know what you're doing and you are not taken by surprise by anything that is featured within the game you are playing? Let me know down in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. I just gotta be careful and smart about this, because usually when I've gone into this special stage, I've always done goofed. Yeah, to get the perfect score, you always got to make sure that you get this large group of blue spheres early on. So then you have the better chance of getting the rest of the rings by collecting the group of blue spheres all in one, ladies and gentlemen, if that makes sense. Leave that last row of 4, because I have a funny feeling that will come into play. And if anybody does hear like a bzzz noise in the background, it's because I got my fan on, trying to keep myself down to a very cool temperature, because it is quite a heat wave here in my neck of the woods. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos Emerald number 4 in the bag. So over halfway done with the Chaos Emeralds. Stay out of the water because I want to keep my electric shield. Thank you very much. Tails' flying maneuver makes things so much easier. No special stage for me, thank you very much. $80 rings, a nice round number. I like it. The flying bomber. Haha, you missed. You missed again. Haha. Your aim's a bit off. Also, one thing I did notice when I started my Sonic and Tails playthrough for Sonic 3 Knuckles is that Tails actually is able to keep up with Sonic, because in the original versions of the game, he unfortunately constantly gets hit by the bombs being dispensed by the air vehicle that you just saw then. Come on, I gotta be close to. Yep, that's done and done. Now, made that look so easy, freeing those animals. But there's confirmation, ladies and gentlemen. Tails got through Act 2 and bringing the Angel Island zone to a close, ladies and gentlemen. There's only one more thing left to do for the zone, and that is for the Knuckles transition. So join me next time for when I begin the entirety of the Hydro City zone, or Hydrocity zone, whichever level terminology you want to use. So until then, everybody, I've been ShadowStar91 or Marksman72 for my PlayStation ID. And if you did like what you see, ladies and gentlemen, please do myself a favor. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, along with the bell, so you can receive notifications when new content has been released on my channel. So until next time, everybody, stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Sonic Origins. Bye bye.